Who will be the National League Comeback Player of the Year? I have three choices. You let me know. Let's get into it. What's going on, baseball fans? Jeremy Laracuente here for the Baseball Banter Broadcast, and I have three picks as to who could potentially be the National League Comeback Player of the Year. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below who you believe it could be, but here are my suggestions. Now, in no particular order, we begin with number 3, and that of Aaron Nola. I think that the Phillies' former ace could really find himself getting back to being that ace that they need. Pairing him with Zach Wheeler in that rotation is really going to allow the Philadelphia Phillies and Aaron Nola to get back to being one of the best teams in the National League and the National League East. Nola is absolutely one of the most underrated arms, in my opinion, in baseball. I think getting healthy and being able to not have to put so much pressure on himself to be the ace of this Phillies rotation is going to allow him to really have a bounce back campaign. I think there's an opportunity for this player to come into this 2022 campaign with very little pressure put on him and being able to sustain a long-term run, pushing over 30 starts and being able to carry this Phillies team on his back long-term. I think there's an opportunity to see this player really blossom into an ace and a top-flight, elite-level pitcher in 2022. Therefore, he is one of my suggestions for Comeback Player of the Year. Now, the second player that I have listed as a potential Comeback Player of the Year is Francisco Lindor. His first season with the New York Mets did not necessarily go to his liking, but I think that going into this new season with a little bit more under his knowledge, under his belt as to how this league is going to play out, Francisco Lindor has a bounce-back campaign. There's very little question Lindor has been one of the best players in all of Major League Baseball over the last several seasons. Going into this new 22 campaign, to me, Lindor is going to get back to that elite level form that we saw him in. Being able to sustain himself long term as a shortstop is going to be part of what makes him so great for this New York Mets lineup. Defensively, this is one of the best shortstops in the game, and offensively, being a switch hitter in the middle of this Mets order that is going to be very powerful is going to allow Francisco Lindor to take some of the pressure off himself. This will allow him to get back to being that elite level player that we expect him to be. And as we look at the number 1 player on my list for potential Comeback Players of the Year, it is that of Cody Bellinger. Bellinger is going to go into this 2022 campaign with a lot of support. This is going to allow him to kind of relax and get back to playing the level of baseball that we expected him to play and what we saw him play during the early parts of his career. Mookie Betts, Max Muncy, and now Freddie Freeman added to protect a player like Cody Bellinger is really going to help him get back and bounce back to being one of the best in the game. But I want to hear from you guys. Let me know your feelings on this down in the comment section below. Who do you believe would be the NL Comeback Player of the Year? Let me know your thoughts on this down in the comment section below. Find me over on Twitter at JLaracuente19 for continuing this discussion on the National League Comeback Player of the Year. Keep it locked into the entire JLMG family with WeSibs, the Grand and Geek Show, and of course here on the Baseball Banter Broadcast. For sticking around to the end, head over to baseballbanterbroadcast.com, our merchandise shop. Use the promo code BANTER to save 5% off your order. Keep it locked in all season long as I continue to bring you the latest news, notes, and my personal thoughts, theories, and opinions on the game of Major League Baseball. Peace.